Yo, what is up, guys? Nothing else should be said. And welcome to another Wild Rift video. And today, I got y'all a banger. Because it's not gonna be one gameplay, it's gonna be two gameplays. And it is gonna be Senna. And I'm gonna show you two gameplays with two completely different builds. First gameplay is gonna be with this build, the crit build. This is the build that's familiar with you guys. However, the second gameplay is gonna be with this build. And let me tell you right now, this build is so disgusting into the right composition. I'll explain all of it during the build part right now. And during the gameplays as well. There's timestamps in the description. If you just want to see the gameplay with this build, you can go to the second game. If you want to see both gameplays, there's timestamps for everything. So everything is there. So now that I'm challenger, it was actually pretty easy. I actually want to show you guys some of my history. Let's show you real quick. It was honestly quite easy. I played mostly solo queue, I would say. Like, look, this is solo queue. This is solo queue. This one is solo queue, this one is solo queue, this one is solo queue. I think this is duo queue. Yeah, this is duo queue. So I played a few duo queue games, but to be fair, I had more success in solo queue. I have no idea how. As you can see, like last patch I did it, I got challenger as a support player. This patch I clearly did it as an ADC. Like, look, clearly I did it as an ADC. So I did it as an ADC this patch, and it was pretty easy, I gotta say, for me at least. It was not that hard. Like, when I really started to try to win, it was quite easy. So, how do you build Senna? First build. This is the build you go against a bit of a squishier type of enemy. And if you wanna... How can I say this? If you... if you wanna have raw damage against squishies. You really want to destroy the enemy Jinx. You really want to destroy the enemy Orianna. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you go for this particular build. You start with a Spectral Sickle. Then you go for a Manamune first. Not very strong early game, skills very hard into the late game. Second item is going to be an Avoid Quick Blade. By the way, for the boots, you always go Boots of Furor, always, because you want to have the movement speed every time you basic attack an enemy. Basically, you basic attack an enemy, and because of the movement speed of the Boots of Furor, you're going to be able to basic attack them again, because, it gives you movement speed. You can catch up to them very easily. Second item is going to be an Avoid Quick Blade. Very, very good item to get, cooldown reduction. Third item is going to be a Runan's Hurricane. This is like a 1v9 type of item. You'll do so much damage in team fights with your basic attacks. And not only that, when you attack 3 enemies, you're going to take 3 seconds off of your first ability instead of 1. Don't believe me? Try it yourself. So when your first ability is on a 3-second cooldown, if you don't have a Runance, you're only going to remove 1 second from it with a basic attack. If you have a Runance, you can remove up to 3 seconds per basic attack. And it works like a gem. It works like a gem. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it works like a gem. Last item is going to be a Guardian Angel. Gives you a lot of attack damage, armor, and of course the Guardian Angel, that's the whole point of the item. And then, if you ever get even further than this, you can go for a Wit's End if you need magic resist. You can go for a Mortal Reminder to shred tanks a little bit more. You're really not going to shred tanks with this build, by the way. Like, you're not going to do that much damage. But we'll get to that build later. For the runes, you go for Kraken Slayer. I know Kraken Slayer is like, you may think this is like an anti-tank build. Why wouldn't you go for, I don't know, Fleet Footwork or anything else? I used to go Conqueror with this build, but Kraken Slayer is better. And the reason being is because in lane, you can really bully the enemy with Kraken Slayer. Basic attack, first ability, and then one more basic attack. And that third attack will do so much more true damage. Also, remember, in the late game, your Kraken Slayer is going to do tons and tons of damage. Why, you may think? Because Senna can get infinite attack damage. As long as you've been stacking up your stacks pretty well for the passive, you get like 100 stacks, 120, you're really gonna start hitting like a truck. And in the first game, I believe I got like 200 stacks. Just so you guys know. So of course, Kraken Slayer scaling with, 30% bonus attack damage. So you can see how you can do tons and tons of damage with the Kraken Slayer. Second one is gonna be a Brutal. Very, very good rune to go for, especially with the Runan's Hurricane. I'll explain why during the full item guide, but Brutal is very good because it also works with your first ability. Just overall, it's honestly just a very, very good rune to go for on Senna. Second rune is going to be a Bone Plating. Bone Plating is just nice so you don't get one shot. Adaptive Carapace is going to be nice against like a heavy AD team or heavy AP. If you're, for example, if you're laning against a Nami and a Corki, go for Adaptive Carapace. It's gonna really help you sustain in the lane. Perseverance is good if you're against like a Leona or something, so you don't get one shot by the Leona engage. Fourth rune, see, everyone I know that plays Senna and everyone I see on the leaderboards goes for Transcendence, but for me, honestly, Pack Hunter is better. Reason being is because with Pack Hunter, in your lane, you constantly get 2% movement speed. Constantly, because you're with your ADC all the time. What this means is it's much easier to get your stacks. You can much easier get close to the enemy and also run away. So it's very nice to have a Pack Hunter as a Senna. And of course also the 50 gold is pretty nice for each unique kill. And for the spells I go for Flash and Heal. This is the build you go against squishies. And now this is the build you go against tanks. And trust me, you will destroy those tanks. So first big difference between the builds. If you go for the full crit build, you're going to be insanely squishy. Obviously, none of these items gives you any HP. If you compare that to this build, the anti-tank build, 350 HP from the Black Cleaver, 400 HP from the Divine Thunder, that's 750 HP more that you're going to have, which is going to be between 30 and 50% additional HP as opposed to the other build, which obviously is going to make you much tankier. In addition to that, Divine Thunderer is constantly going to heal you up, constantly 7% of your, constantly 3% of your HP, which is going to be great, especially because you have your first ability as well. Also, you'll do a lot of damage to tanks. Like as you can see, when you're ranged, you'll do 7% of their maximum HP as bonus physical damage, which is a lot. A lot. Especially because remember, this item has a 1.5 second cooldown, which is crazy, of course. But first item is going to be a Black Cleaver. For the boots, you never build Boots of Furor. Why, you may ask? If we carefully read through this passive, Rage. Dealing damage grants you movement speed, blah, blah, blah. But look at the name, Rage. Now, if we go to Boots of Furor, what is it named? You're right, it's Rage. Even though it is a different passive, it doesn't stack. If you get Boots of Furor with a Black Cleaver, it is useless. Useless. You get nothing out of it. So just so you know, get like Mercury Threads or the Plated Steel Caps. Plated Steel Caps are especially good because you already have so much HP, so getting a Plated Steel Caps against like a heavy AD composition, it's gonna be super duper powerful, like against a Riven or something. If you're against Riven, against Xin Zhao, you know, these types of semi-tanks where you want to build this build, go for the Plated Steel Caps and they're never gonna kill you. Like they're never gonna kill you. So yeah, Divine Thunder next. Third item is situational. Mortal Reminder, if they actually also build a lot of armor, if they start to build a lot of armor, your Black Cleaver already shreds through it, but Mortal Reminder is gonna give you even more damage. However, I recommend yet again the Runan's Hurricane. Runan's Hurricane, even though it doesn't really make that much sense with this build, is great because of course the 3-second cooldown reduction, and also remember, you're gonna be hitting 3 enemies, you're gonna be reducing their armor. All of them because of the Black Cleaver. It's not ideal, but it's good. You're gonna have really good damage with the Runan's Hurricane as well with this build. And if you ever come as far as having to sell the Spectral Sickle, get yourself a Guardian Angel. Oh, I forgot to talk about the enchantments, by the way. For both builds, the enchantments are really the same. You want to go for either Redemption. Redemption is great, you know, if you want to heal up your team. Or Meteor, if you have like an Amumu, a Katarina, you know, Malphite, you want to, or a Camille, something like that, like sort of an engaged type of composition. You want to go for a Meteor to follow it up and, you know, destroy the enemy. It's very good. For this build, the runes you go are still Kraken Slayer. You could go Grasp of the Undying to have more sustain in lane, but Kraken Slayer is so good on Senna that I really don't recommend you to go for anything else but the Kraken Slayer. Second one is of course going to be a Giant Slayer because you're against giants, you're going to do even more damage. Third one is situational. Bone Plating is not as good with this build, but I still like to go for the early game all-inning, but you can go anything really. Like with this particular build, you can even go Conditioning, by the way, because you're only building HP. You're not really building armor and magic resist, so Conditioning would provide a lot of value, you know, like 15 minutes into the game, something like that. Here, you know, Mana Flow Band. You can also go Pack Hunter, but Black Cleaver is already going to give you movement speed. But you can, like, with this particular build, I don't go Pack Hunter. That's the thing. You know why? There's another reason why, and this is a bit more sophisticated. Because when when you go for this build, you are going to be against tanks. Which means they're going to have a tank support, like Alistar, like Leona, like Braum. So it's much easier to get close to them rather than getting close to a Karma, for example. which means you're not going to be utilizing the Pack Hunter passive as much because you don't really need it. Also, Mana Flow Bent is good with this build because you don't have a mana munate. You are gonna use more mana with this build. You have a lot of cooldown reduction because this gives you 20, this gives you 25, but you don't get any additional mana from your items, which, you know, makes the Mana Flow Bent just a bit more valuable than the Pack Hunter. I hope you guys understand that, but that's basically my explanation as to why I wouldn't build a Pack Hunter with this particular build. And for the spells, you go for Flash and, you know, Heal, Exhaust. You can even go Ignite. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. So this is the first gameplay. This gameplay was ridiculous. I think this is like a 27-minute game, the first one. What can I say? In this game, I was like, I think like 10 LP away from Challenger. Something like that. I don't remember. But both games of today were like when I was very, very close to Challenger. What was I about to say? Oh, I'm ganking top lane here. Look at what I'm doing. This is something I like to do as a support nowadays. I like to go to top lane just to gank top lane. Here you can see Fiora is actually invading our jungle. She thinks that she's okay, but then I show up. I'm gonna exhaust her probably. Yep, there we go. And easy peasy kill. All Jhin needs to do is just play it a bit safe. I'm trying to bully this Katarina here. Yeah, look at what I'm doing. That's the Kraken Slayer, by the way, you see? I literally took half her HP with all that bullying. So I'm leaving Jhin alone because I'm kind of like, he's only against a Vayne. I know Seraphine can bully him, but if he just plays it safe under his turret, he should be fine. He does seem to be struggling a little bit, but the trade-off is we're destroying Katarina right here. We are destroying her. Like, look at this. I have no mercy for this Katarina. She's losing so much farm just because I'm here. And normally the Jhin should be fine. Because he's a ranged champion, he'll be able to just farm under his tower. Meanwhile, I'm destroying this Katarina with the Irelia. I'm giving her like a really, really big head start in this game by doing this. I really love this type of strategy in the game right now. You can even see we're getting turret plates. Like, I'm really going all in this lane. Ah, the Swain died. Even though we killed Fiora earlier, Swain somehow died still. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We're all here for the team. We're all fighting. I could possibly try to catch the Vayne, which is fine. And now I could go to my bot lane. See, now I can help my bot lane if I want to. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you give it a like. It really supports the channel a lot. I've been seeing a big increase in likes on the videos and also an increase in views, which I think directly correlates between, you know, how many people interact with the videos. And honestly, I'm enjoying making videos a lot these days. I don't know why. I'm having a lot of fun. Also streaming. I streamed yesterday. I'm saying yesterday. I streamed today, but when the video is going to be out, it's going to be yesterday. So I'm already talking in the future. But like really, I'm really thankful for you guys being so nice. I say it too often, to be honest. Like, it kind of gets boring, but I don't know. Like, I'm so happy that I got people like you in the community, you know, interacting with us, interacting with each other. It's just so amazing. So yeah. Let's focus more on the video right now again, but I keep wanting to share that with you guys, even if it gets boring. I'm so sorry. So as a Senna, when I reach level 3, I never take my third ability. I always put another point in my first ability. This is to give me more power at level 3. This way, your first ability is really going to be able to bully and heal up your team, your ADC very, very effectively, rather than having to wait till level 4. Because you don't really need the third ability of Senna when you're level 3. You know what I mean? Like level 3, you don't really need it. Only after that is it really going to be useful. And now we're at 20 stacks. That's great. You generally want to be at 20 stacks before 4 minutes into the game. 4 minutes is a good time to keep in mind. Like before 4 minutes, you're good. Anything earlier than that is like really good. But try to keep 4 minutes as like the maximum. Really try to get it before 4 minutes. If you're a beginner Senna, 5 minutes is fine too. But if you're like a bit more of an experienced Senna, you really have to be able to do it before 4 minutes, some way or another. Ooh, they're kind of losing. Even though I put so much attention into, you know, the top lane and the mid lane. I killed Fiora and I dominated mid lane together with my team. It doesn't seem to be enough for them to be you know, to be winning. But can you imagine if I didn't help them, what would have happened? Like, that's how you have to think. If I didn't help them, they would have gotten absolutely blasted in lane. If they're losing now, even though I gave them a free lane. Also, as a Senna, when you go for the crit build, your first ability healing is going to be stronger rather than if you go for the Black Cleaver Divine Sunderer build, because you're going to have more raw AD. So use this to heal your ally. Like right here, I could either go aggressive or I could heal my Jhin. And to be fair, it would have been a better call to heal my Jhin right here. Like I could have healed him up to like nearly full HP. Like, and you can of course also do both of them. But here you can see, I just heal up the Jhin. Oh my god, that was nice. That was sweet. He used his fourth shot. I flash comboed my second ability. Oh my baby. Wait, what? I'm cracked actually. I don't remember doing this. I flash comboed my second ability right there onto the Vayne, so I would make sure that I caught her. That was really nice. I'm not really afraid of the Lee Sin here, to be honest. Oh, man, my neck. It's not like he can kill me. There we go. Nice one by the Kazakhs. He did die, but it's fine. It's like okay that he dies right there. Yeah, so now I get my mana mule. Also, like I wonder if you guys enjoy these types of double uploads, because like I actually looked into my older videos, and you know what's funny? Every single double upload I've done has gotten more than 60k views, which is an insane number for my Wild Rift YouTube channel. So like my thinking process is like, if it has that many views, clearly you guys are enjoying it. So I'm gonna do it again here. I played a ton of Senna. I had like so many Senna games to showcase to you guys. So instead of doing it in separate videos, I thought I can showcase you two different builds, two different playstyles in one video. It's like a win-win situation, but it's a bit of an experiment for me right now. Like I'll see how the watch time looks, you know, if you guys really enjoyed it or not. But I think it's a good idea. If this is truly a good idea, then perhaps in the future I could incorporate these double gameplays a lot more often in my videos. Like I could do it like 2 or 3 times per week maybe even. Because when I play a lot of Wild Rift, I get a lot of extra content that I don't share with you guys. Because I'm like, you know, I don't want to make a Jhin video every week, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to make the same video every week. So like I could put 2 gameplays. Hell, I could even put 3 gameplays in one video. You know what I mean? So like I'm gonna be experimenting with this a little bit. And I would really love feedback for it as well. It's not only for me, also for you guys, of course. Like I want to make the best content. You know, I want to make the best content for you guys that you enjoy the most. And I'm just kind of experimenting right here with it. As you can see, I'm trying to be safe right here, but I'm of course still bullying them to try to get my stacks up. I'm sitting at 41 stacks right now before 7 minutes, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It can be a little bit faster, but it's totally fine. It's like totally fine. Basically at like minute 10, 11, you want to be sitting at 60 stacks. 10, 11, 60 stacks. And then above minute 15, you want to sit at 80 stacks. This is the ideal that I'm talking about right here. Obviously, you're not going to get the ideal every game, but this is like definitely the ideal scenario. You getting those amounts of stacks at those minute marks. I mean, ideal is even better than that, but like this is, if you want to be like, you know, read like the top 0.1% Senna players, that's how you have to, that's how many stacks you really have to get. It was a good Seraphine ult, but she's really not strong yet, so she couldn't really do much. To be fair, I should have gone for heal this game. If I would have had a heal enchant, I could have saved my team a bit more often. If he rooted Vayne, we would have killed her, by the way. But he should have actually hit his root. Herald, I'm screaming. Oh, I'm telling him to put Herald in mid. But it's too late for Herald already, because we passed 7.5 minutes. So I got a little bit mad and I told him, Herald, bro, you got Herald like 10 minutes ago. Why are you not putting it down? I remember, that's why I told him, Herald. But of course I'm still gonna heal him, even though I'm mad. You know, mommy can be mad at her kids sometimes, but of course she's still gonna put dinner on the table for them, you know what I mean? I'm mommy Senna right now. I can be mad at my teammates, but of course I'm still gonna take care of them, you know? Of course I'm gonna take care of them. You know, you're not a good mommy if you don't take care of your kid, if you're mad at him or her. You'll always take care of them. And that's what I'm doing for my team right here as well. Wow. Also, small little tip, if you want to instantly root the enemy, in certain scenarios you can one-shot a minion. So like if a minion is very low HP, instead of shooting at the enemy, you can shoot at the minion, and then it instantly roots everything around it. You don't do any damage if you do it like that, and you don't get the stack of your passive. However, it can be very useful if there's like 3 enemies clumped up next to a minion, which happens more often than you may guess. Really, it does happen more often. So you can use it like that. I got my Muramana now, so I'm going to be incredibly powerful. And it seems like I'm going for a Meteor, and that is honestly because we have a good engage. We have, first of all, Jin with his ultimate, secondly, Aurelia ult, third of all, Kha'Zix with his engage, and fourth of all, Swain. He's going to go in and slow them. So that's why I decided to go for Meteor this game. We're almost at 60 stacks, 10 minutes into the game, which is good. Like, this is good. Definitely good. A very, very good number. And there we go. Easy peasy. 59. I missed. I'm really not afraid of the Lee Sin. Like, Senna can destroy a Lee Sin. You know why Senna can destroy a Lee Sin? Because whenever Lee Sin goes in, whether it's with his second ability or his first ability, all you have to do is auto-aim your second ability. You don't even have to actually aim it. You don't even have to actually aim it. Because... Oh, I killed him. Nice. Because, you know, when he dashes to you, it's not like he can stop his dash. He can actually stop his dash, but then he's wasting his entire engage. You know what I mean? So it's still gonna be worth it for you to throw your second ability. So like Lee Sin is a very easy champion to play Senna against. Very, very easy. The only thing you have to be a little bit careful of is him using his third ability to review everyone within your third ability. Of course, Katarina is doing Katarina things. I mean, what else can... What a stupid champion, man. But like, honestly, what a stupid champion, Katarina. Like, she's what can I say? What a stupid champion. There's no counter, man. I mean, there is a counter, but Senna cannot counter it. Because Senna can only root, and you cannot stop Katarina's ultimate with Senna. Our entire team cannot stop it. Only Swain with his third ability, he can pull her. And Aurelia with her stun. No one else can stop Katarina ult, which is a massive, massive problem for us. It's a good engage by the Aurelia, by the way. Even though she's dead, I honestly like the way that she's engaging. Again, Lee Sin, simple. Like, it's so simple to play against Lee Sin. Also as a Jin, by the way. Like, this Lee Sin should never be able to do anything into our comp, honestly. We just counter him so hard. We should be taking this dragon. I'm nearly at 80 stacks already. And remember, I told you, like, you kind of want to be at 80 stacks. You know, like 13 minutes into the game, something like that. And then 100 stacks is going to be like 15, 16 minutes into the game. That's like really good. Boom, boom. Also in team fights, as a Senna, you really want to consciously pay attention to who you're basic attacking. In a way that not only do you get a stack when you attack a minion, when you attack an enemy twice, not only do you get your stacks, you actually do bonus damage. Like, you do bonus damage based on the enemy's current health. Yes, it's current health. So if an enemy is full HP, you're gonna do a lot more damage than, you know, if you just keep hitting the same enemy over and over again. We did die here though. So like, basically, you wanna like hit the Fiora and then the Lee Sin and then the Seraphine. So you're gonna get more stacks. You're gonna get a lot more stacks instead of just focusing one to get the kill. And you're gonna do more damage over time in a team fight. You're actually gonna chunk down the enemies very, very well. So try to do that in team fights. When you get a Runan's Hurricane, however, you don't have to pay attention to anything. All you have to do is just basic attack. But this is only when you get a Runan's Hurricane. Then all you have to do is just basic attack. Because you're gonna be hitting 3 enemies anyway, so you don't need to pay attention to anything. I was sitting at 7% battery in this game, by the way. Not knowing that this game would be such a long game, by the way. It's pretty funny. I want to get my water. It's over there. Let me just... I'm sorry, but just give me a second. I'll get my water. I apologize, but I'm very thirsty. It's very, very warm. Look at my range. Look at my range. When you receive that 80 stack mark, your range becomes like so big. It's like you're a walking turret. It's crazy. Like, look at how safely I'm positioning myself. I don't need, I don't need to go front. Oh, I remember this game. I went for Locket because of Katarina. That's so smart, actually. So, if you're against a Katarina, go Locket. Or now that I think about it, Repulsor. Repulsor can just cancel Katarina's ultimate. I just went for Locket because we have a bit of a tank. Like, look, Locket. Okay. Now, you know what? What a nice champion Katarina is. It didn't even feel like I turned on my Locket. It did. She not only killed all 4 of us, 1v4, and then the other one too, so 5 kills. She also stole the Baron. And there was nothing we could have done against it, because it's Katarina. Okay, well, that turned the tides of the game. That turned the tides. I mean, it's funny because no one is even talking. Like, no one is even talking or complaining. We just kind of get that it was a stupid Katarina ult. We just all get it. We all get that it's stupid, and there's no complaining. There's nothing. We just accepted our fate. Oh, look at this damage. I'm not Locketing because it's useless. You know what? I win this actually. I definitely win that double kill. Look at that. Like, against those enemies, I have such an easy time. I also love playing Senna against Vayne, by the way, because whenever you have 80 stacks, like from the moment you get 80, actually 60 as well, you'll be able to like attack Vayne from a very safe range. She can't really go on you. And when you get 80, 100, 120, it's like game over for Vayne. She's never going to be able to dive you. Because whenever she chooses to dive you, you're just going to root her. Because the only way she can get close to you is by, dashing with the first ability. And when she dashes, it means she cannot dodge your second ability anymore. So you can just use it on her. Oh, look at that. I used the minion here, actually. I flashed out. There we go. We killed her. Yes, we killed the Katarina. She tried to kill me with ult, but I instantly flashed out of it. Lee Sin, of course, completely uses into our composition. Remember? That's my 4th item, by the way, the Guardian Angel. This is my 4th item right now. Should I have gone Wit's End? Probably not. You know why? Because if Katarina dives me, I'm dead anyways. Even if I have a Wit's End. So I would much rather have a Guardian Angel, which gives me armor, and the extra life. Let's take a look here with the Runan's Hurricane. We're fighting with the Runan's Hurricane here. Look at my damage. Like, I'm just destroying Vayne from such a long range. We can invade her, steal their blue buff as well. Take as much as you can. At this point, I'm a walking turret. Look, like my basic attacks are doing like 600 damage. It's crazy. I'm sitting at 125 stacks, by the way, for the people that didn't realize. 125. 100% I should have gotten the red buff, by the way, but of course the Jhin is gonna take it because he's the ADC. But like, if I was the Jhin right there, I would have 100% given the red buff to the Senna. If the Senna had, level 15 and full build. You shouldn't be greedy for the red buff. Like, I do it as well when I play ADC. And if I have a really good Senna, sometimes I give the red buff to the Senna. Because I'm like, you know what? You're doing better than me. Same for like if I have a Corki mid. Even if I have like a Yasuo mid. If the Yasuo is doing very good and I'm doing badly, I'm like, listen bro, you can take it. It's fine. You know I'm the ADC, but you can take it. And you guys have to be like that as well. Don't just take everything for yourself. You have to do everything for the greater good, which is, winning the game. I mean, look at that. Oh, actually, Fiora doing decent damage. However, I don't really care because my heal heals me for 248 HP. Katarina. Look, I can basic attack her outside of her ultimate range. It's pretty funny. Oh my god, but my damage is crazy actually. Katarina's not dead. Oh, she is dead. Oh, look at that range. Remember, whenever you get more stacks, the range of your first and second ability gets increased. Wait, does the range of your second ability get increased? I'm actually not sure about that one. I'm really not sure about that. I know your first ability range increases, of course, but about the second ability, I'm not sure actually. I don't think so. They're gonna get it. Ah, we can kill Lee Sin here with the all-in. No, he flashed out of it. Vayne, no way. There is no way, Vayne. Just get off my radar. I hate Vayne players so much, and I'm so glad Vayne is so bad right now. I think Vayne is getting a buff next patch, but it's nothing major. It's like she's still gonna be trash, which is great. Wait, what? Rapid fire cannon? Oh, because I wanna bully the Katarina. Like, one of my basic attacks will basically be like 30-35% of her HP. So I can really bully the Katarina with the rapid fire cannon. That's why I went for it, I remember. I'm fighting over the wall here because of course I am at walking turret right now. Look, like over the wall with the rune on zero again. Look at that. Oh my god. I mean, look at that. I did so much damage over the wall because when you reach moments of like, you know, 120, 140, 160 stacks, if you ever reach that, at that point, you know, you don't even have to be at the team fight to join the team fight. Because like I was literally just shooting at them behind the turret, behind the wall. Because I have such a long range. It was crazy. I should go back. Ah, but we're gonna go for the red buff. That's why I'm not going back yet. The enemy is here though. There is an enemy here. It's only a Vayne though. No one cares about Vayne. We can even dive the Vayne if we really want to. I'm just ulting him. There you go. Ah, Kha'Zix has Repulsor, which is really nice. Because he can cancel the Katarina ultimate. Alright, so now with the rapid fire cannon, I am gonna be a walking nexus, not just a walking turret. Because my basic attack... look at my basic attack range. Look at how crazy that is. Like, I have a bigger range than turrets with the rapid fire cannon. It's so funny. Okay, so let's see if it's actually worth. Katarina, how much damage? Oh, oh, oh! Why did I even think it was a good idea to mess with the Katarina? Why did I even think that? Why did I even think that it was a good idea to mess with the Katarina? Of course it's not a good idea. She's just gonna kill me. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Katarina. By the way, remember, the video is not gonna end after this gameplay. There is another one. Like, after this one, there will be another gameplay. So don't forget about that one. If you haven't picked up some chips or anything, or crisp, I should say in English, or anything like that, then do it now, because this video is far from over. This is gonna be like a near 1 hour video. It could even hit the 1 hour mark, I'm not sure. Depends on how long I keep talking, huh? Let's see. The walking turret is in lane. I'm gonna maintain a bit of a bigger range from Katarina this time. Kha'Zix needs to cancel her ultimate with the repulsor. It's really smart that he went for a repulsor. Really smart. Again, like, I could have gone Wit's End here, but the thing is, I'm probably gonna die anyways against Katarina, because at this stage of the game, she's gonna have a Void Staff, which, you know, already cuts the magic resist Wit's End gives me in half. So it's much better for me to just avoid her, basically. I can't even see her on the screen, but I'm basic attacking her. It's so funny. Kha'Zix is actually playing pretty well, by the way. This Kha'Zix is very clean. We reached the 160 stack mark, by the way. Am I gonna sell the rapid? Yeah, I'm gonna set it for an Infinity Edge. So I realized it's not really providing me that much value. So I went for an Infinity Edge instead, which will give me banger damage. Of course, I won't have the range. But like, it's okay, because I realized that it doesn't help me, because even if I hit the Katarina from that range, she's just gonna ult me and kill me. I cannot stop her ult. So I then realized like I shouldn't go for that, so I sold it and I bought an Infinity Edge. Now my damage will be even bigger. It's crazy. He's gonna kill Seraphine for free here. Like, Kha'Zix just destroys Seraphine. Only Katarina is our problem. She's the only problem we have. Literally the only problem we have. They're teleporting? The hell? We can rush the Elder. Kha'Zix can rush the Elder while I bully them from afar. Look at the damage. Like, yeah. Ooh. We got her. We got her. Yeah, now, like... Fiora's being smart here. Fiora's being smart. Wait, they're trying to end the game. 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 Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Oh, my God. Actually, that was close. 600 HP Nexus. If I teleported like 2 seconds later, we would have lost the game. Because I was the only one that teleported fast enough. Oh, my. It was a nice try by them. Wow, we would have straight up lost the game right there. God, it was crazy. Oof. Reached 180 stacks, by the way. It just keeps getting better and better. And 1000 crit, by the way, because I bought an Infinity Edge. Did you see that? Because I got an Infinity Edge now, I'll basically one-shot Katarina and Vayne. It's crazy. With the Kraken Slayer as well. I'll like pretty much one-shot them. No, Kha'Zix died. Okay, he died. Vayne just got obliterated. But look at this, look at this. The walking turret is doing his job. And boom. Okay, I got a GA, but we won the game. So let's first take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that in this game. And then we're gonna go to the next game. Guys. So let's take a look. How much OP did I have when I recorded this, by the way? I believe it should be like 66, 67, I don't know, something like that. 53, oh, better than 100% of Senna's, by the way. That's not bad. Of course, I got MVP this game, but let's see. Let's see. I did 59,000 damage. Oh boy, so now let's go to the second gameplay. It's in the gallery anyways, so let me just go back. All the way down here. It should be this one. There we go. It is this one. And in this gameplay, I actually also played Psychic Senna. It's a different skin. So we're gonna get different everything. Let me put the screen correctly right here. For you guys. It's not correctly yet. I do this before the video normally, but because I'm doing a double video, of course, it's a bit different. So let's take a look at this enemy. Volibear, Jax. 2 front lines. And they are diving type of front lines. They like to dive. That is why I decided that in this game I'll go for the Black Cleaver and Divine Thunder, because it's always them. It's always gonna be them that I'm gonna be attacking. They're constantly gonna dive in, and I am in the back line, so I'm not gonna be able to get to the Lucian and the Nami very easily, which means it's gonna be much more efficient for me to go for them. So I'm gonna go for a Black Cleaver, Divine Thunderer, and completely different type of gameplay. This is completely different from the other Senna. So let's take a look at it and, explain to you guys how it goes. I didn't build a Mana Mune, right? I built a Black Cleaver in this game, I'm pretty sure. Because like Mana Mune doesn't really make sense here. You want to go for the Black Cleaver, Divine Thunderer. I'm telling him to come here because we can bully them, but he's just AFK. I'm not sure why. Like literally we could have bullied them. Look at this. Easiest bully of our lives, but Jin was just AFK. Unfortunate. I don't know why people do that. Like, people think that the first, 15 seconds of the game are not important, but literally the first 15 seconds of the game can be do or die. You can win or lose a game in the first 15 seconds of the game. Like right here I screwed up my trading, and it's bad for us, and this is my fault, by the way. I should probably heal him, yeah. I just healed because... because I'll have my heal up in 2 minutes anyways, and I'm using my first ability to heal us, just so we can sustain this lane. Because at this point we screwed up our trading so badly that we should just make sure we survive. Because their jungler is likely going to be coming sometime soon. So all we need to do for now is survive. I did catch Nami, however. Yeah, we didn't kill her because, yeah, we just didn't. Again, I need to heal Jin here. There we go. And we're barely surviving lane. Remember, when you're kind of losing lane... Oh, Jax is in our jungle. Jax. I can't really... Like, can I even really collapse on the Jax? I'm gonna do it because Varus is going for him. Yeah, okay, we can easily. Oh, nice one. Oh, he goes back in? They are way too overextended. I flashed just in case Lucian flashed towards me, by the way. Not gonna get any close here because I'm gonna die. That was great. The team did a great job. I'm taking both stacks right here. I didn't miss the top one. Very nice. So let's see. Am I actually gonna go for a black cleaver? I'm pretty sure I will, right? There we go. Yes. So yeah, this is the black cleaver build. I remembered it correctly. It's the black cleaver build that I'm gonna go. And like the playstyle is just so different. You're not gonna be sitting all the way in the back line, being afraid all the time. You're actually gonna be more upfront to them. Like I'm straight up gonna fight the Jax. I'm straight up gonna fight the Volibear. You do have to be careful with it though, because Senna doesn't do that much sustained damage. But I mean it in a way of like I can step up to them. Like I'll be fine if I step up to them, because I'm tanky now. I'm not gonna get one shot by them. You know what I mean? It's a kill. Very nice. Very nice gank by Tammy right there. I have my ultimate in case the Volibear ever decides to dive my Fiora. He is probably gonna do it because like it's a Volibear top lane, and you know Volibear can disable turrets. So I always need to have my eyes on the bot lane. Like you can see, I have my eyes on it in case he decided to ult the turret here. I can ult the Fiora if I see value in it. Like take a look. There we go. That is an ultimate. He dives the turret. I ult. I even hit the Jax. Because of my ult, she survives and procs her ultimate. You see? Like, these little things can make such a difference if you just pay attention. Beautiful combo by us, by the way. Jhin rooted the Nami and I followed up with my root as well. Have to be a little bit careful. He's gonna walk up and walk in our traps. We have like 3 traps here. Look at these crazy Jhin traps. What the hell? And here yet again. Oh, okay. 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 Okay, Jhin. Sure. Again here, you want to help him basic attacking the minions for one reason, well, 2 reasons. First of all, you want to push fast. Secondly, when you basic attack minions, you're going to be reducing the cooldown of your first ability by 1 second. Which means you can heal your Jhin more often, which means more sustain in lane, which means easy wins in lane. Jhin is probably dead now though. Actually, Gragas was here. Seems like I didn't see Gragas. Interesting. Very nice. I can take a third shot to take that one. Yep. Take this one too, and we go back. Turret plate. Oh, Jax is here. I rooted him, just so he couldn't do anything. Now we can maybe even kill him. There we go, we killed him. Akali is probably gonna kill me though. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really survive that one. Oh, okay, this Akali is not a joke. I remember this Akali was a big problem in this game. Oof. She just killed both of us. Ah, Lucian gets the shutdown. 900 gold shutdown for the Lucian. Oh boy, that's a 900 gold shutdown. That's not good to give to a Lucian, guys. He's 700 gold ahead of my Jhin just because he got that 900 gold shutdown. Oy, that's not good. That's really not good, actually. Yeah, and Gragas dying means we're gonna struggle here at the dragon. But yeah, so now I have a black cleaver. You're already gonna start to feel a lot tankier than if you would have gone Manamune. Like you can see, I'm a lot tankier than the Manamune build. And I'm being a bit more upfront to them. Like I'm actually fighting them, you see? Flash combo, I missed my root, but it ended up paying off anyways. I'm gonna heal him here probably. Yep, there we go. I did that in case Nami flash comboed on him. Like just to make sure. I wanna keep him alive for the dragon. So I just healed him. I can bully the Akali here before she goes in. I shouldn't be on the dragon, I should be on the Akali. Not sure why I'm on the dragon. Actually, I'm on the dragon so we can rush it, but I should be bullying the Akali, to be honest. Should have been bullying her. Okay. Okay. Don't know what the hell she's doing, but that's not it, Akali. That one was not it. 35 stacks, 6 minutes into the game. It's fine. It's like okay. It's okay amount of stacks. Not ideal, I would say, but okay. Volibear's here. I got a black cleaver now. Nice. A lot more damage to a Volibear. Don't know what this Jhin is doing. It's a very weird ultimate right there. Like, he didn't really. The ult was just useless. I rooted this guy. Should be an easy kill, but she flashed away. Okay, that's worth it as well, of course, if she flashes away. I checked how much it healed her. Well, I'm sorry. I checked, it was like 173 or something. Look, I'm using the movement speed from Black Cleaver right here to dodge Nami's bubble, by the way. Because remember, whenever you basic attack an enemy, you get 20 movement speed. Use this to dodge abilities as well. Every single time you basic attack as a Senna, whether you have Boots of Furor, or if you have a Black Cleaver, use the bonus movement speed to move around and dodge stuff, like the Nami bubble. These are all little details, but they can really make or break your Senna. Trust me, like, you know, if you get caught by a Nami bubble, you could die. But if you dodge it, you made the Nami waste a very valuable ability for nothing, because you dodged it. Ooh, we're really going hard here. And see, this game, I'm not going Meteor. Why? Because we don't really have like a big engage. We do have Gragas, but look at their team. The enemies have a better engage than us. They have Nami, ult, Akali, Volibear, Jax, all engage. So what I can do... I didn't trust the Jhin, so I just flashed to the Lucian myself. But I died for it. But yeah, so the enemies have great engage. So I went for Redemption to heal up my team if they get engaged on. I made a massive mistake there, by the way. I shouldn't have flashed. To be fair, that was fine. But I kind of baited my team into following me, so all of us died after that one. All of us died. Surely Fiora wins against Volibear, right? Wait, what? Fiora loses? Oh my gosh, she's getting destroyed, actually. It's not just losing, she got destroyed. Wow. Damn. I think we... Oh... Okay, nice ult. Yeah, we win this. This is what... Like, you see, I'm so much tankier. If I had a Mana Mune, I would have pretty much gotten one shot right there. But I don't have a Mana Mune. I have a Black Cleaver. Look, look, I can... You see? Now, you're already starting to see the difference now. Already you're seeing the difference. I haven't even finished my Divine Sunderer yet. But you can already feel the difference in the playstyle. I'm much more aggressive. I know I can survive these engages. I'm gonna rotate to bot lane here, try to kill the Volibear together with Fiora. We can easily 2v1 the Volibear, because I do have a Black Cleaver, remember that. Black Cleaver is a very good 2v1 item, because like I'm helping the Fiora do more damage as well. Because I'm shredding his armor. For both of us. Like there's a difference, there's this difference between, you know, Mortal Reminder and Black Cleaver. Mortal Reminder gives you armor penetration. Black Cleaver gives you armor shredding. You shred the armor. Armor penetration just allows you to penetrate the armor. Armor shredding shreds it for your entire team. So your whole team will do bonus damage. This Jhin is actually playing decently. He only doesn't know how to ult. Like, everything of this Jhin is good except his ultimates, which is interesting. It shows that he's a crit Jhin player. And never liked playing lethality Jhin when he doesn't know how to ult like that. But obviously he's playing good Jhin. So those are my crit Jhins. I also didn't used to be that good with the ultimate. But with the new collector, I started practicing a lot more. And it's paying off. Like now my Jhin ults are actually bangers. But I used to be pretty bad at it as well, because I never played lethality Jhin. I never really used much of my ultimate, because like back in the days when I would build Stormrazor, etc, the ult was quite irrelevant. It just didn't really do that much damage. But now of course it does. Look, Redemption. I healed up my Jhin. You see? This is why I go Redemption now. Whenever they dive us, I just heal up my team. I heal up my team and simply survive. And I got my Divine Sunderer waiting at me in the base, by the way. Massive power spike. The constant healing you get is so crazy. Okay, I think we're fine. There we go, yeah. Black Cleaver. This was absolutely Black Cleaver, by the way. If I hadn't gone Black Cleaver, me and the Jhin wouldn't have done that much damage to the Volibear. Like, remember, you always need to remember your ADC will do a lot more damage with the Black Cleaver. Especially if your ADC has armor penetration as well. Because first you're gonna shred 24% of the armor, and then of the remaining 76%, he's gonna penetrate a further 30%, which is gonna be around like 22.5 additional percentage. So you're basically shredding like 46.5% of the enemy's armor, which is a lot. Like that's a lot. That's a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. That's a crazy number. You're essentially like half of your damage is true damage. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, even against like a full armor enemy. Yeah, we lost the dragon. The Baron, sorry. I just flashed over it just to save the Jhin here. To try to get a little bit more out of the fight. I'm using you. Remember, Black Cleaver Divine Center. Akali doesn't one-shot me. Remember, remember. You see? You remember? I'm not afraid. I'm tanking everything. I'm tanking everything. Tanking everything. Do you guys really think Manam Yune Senna would have survived that? Of course not. Manam Yune Senna is not gonna flash over a wall like a Chad like that. No, Manam Yune Senna is gonna attack from over the wall. But Chad Senna jumps over the wall herself and saves her allies. Like this is the real Chad Senna. Now I believe I'm gonna go for a Rune on Zuriken because I realized a lot of them are sticking together in team fights. So Rune on Zuriken is gonna be very useful. Yet again, heal, easy peasy redemption. I'm gonna ult here just so my Fiora doesn't die, basically. Healing her up as well, but she should go back. I can kill Lucian. Like, just go back, I'll kill him. There we go, yep. Just as I thought. Nice Nami ultimate, by the way. Oh, look at those juicy stacks. Oh, look at those juicy, juicy stacks. Sitting at 96 stacks. I told you guys you want to have... What did I tell you? I said 20 before 4 minutes. 40 before like 7 minutes. 60 before like 10 minutes. 80 around like 13 minutes. And 100 around 15-16 minutes. We're 14 minutes into the game and I'm hitting 100 already, which is really good. Like that's really good because the numbers I gave you, the guidelines I already gave you are really like are from a really good Senna. So if you have anything better than that, you're like exceptionally good at Senna. You're exceptionally good at Senna, or exceptionally good at getting stacks. Maybe you're not a good Senna. You're just good at getting stacks. Let's help him out here. I have a heal. I have an ult as well, which I'm gonna utilize, of course. And now the Black Cleaver has done its job. Now the Black Cleaver has done its job and will destroy the Volibear. We'll make the comeback in the fight. Kraken Slayer also really helps, by the way. Kraken Slayer is such a good rune on Senna. The true damage is just crazy. Okay, Jax. Oh god, Jax is almost level 15 with an Amaran Twin Guard. Okay, I'm diving like a Chad, but I do have to be a bit careful of the Jax. He still kills me. He's so strong right now. Look at how strong he is. Oh no, he's 1 HP. Oh, he killed Nami. Oh, he killed both of them. What a legend this Gragas. Oh my god. What a legend. And now we can take the dragon because of his insane double kill. Now we can actually take the dragon. You should get help from the Fiora. By the way guys, I want to remind you again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. It really supports the channel a lot. So let's look. Ooh, that's an Akali ult. Akali cannot reach him. She did actually reach him with a flash. Wow. Beautiful play by the Akali right there. She just flashed. She knew that Gragas was an important target. Okay, nice. I was just gonna say, like, it only will take one basic attack from Jhin to kill her right there. How am I higher level than Jhin, by the way? Like, this Jhin has actually been doing very well in this game. Somehow I'm higher level than him. He's been playing really well, but for some reason I'm higher level. I think I've been rotating a lot better. Ah, that's a free kill. That's a free kill. I will probably just ult him. Actually, it doesn't even seem like I need to. I just used my Black Cleaver and he didn't ult. If he ulted, I would have... Wait, didn't he ult? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I paid attention to that. Oh! Something I forgot to say during the build part. When you go for this build, tanks generally have sort of healing. Like they have a Divine Sunderer or something like that. You want to build an Executioner's Calling after your second item. Then you go for Runa's Hurricane. Because then you're gonna be applying anti-heal on all of them. Make sure you get that Executioner's Calling very early on in the game. Not very early, sorry. Like in the mid game, sorry, not very early. Only if you need it. Of course, if you don't need it, don't go for it. But like, you know, Akali probably has Riftmaker, Volibear heals. They have healing, these guys have healing. She's going on me, but of course she's not gonna kill me. I'm Tank Senna. Oh, nice try by the Gragas with his ultimate right there. If the Akali would have gone in, he would have instantly pushed her out during her charge back. So that would have been beautiful. And yeah, their Jax even has a lot of HP and the Riftmaker. So you know, they all have so much healing. He's gonna dive me. Again, look at me. Look at me. Wait a minute, I just realized the enemy Jax is the Kha'Zix from the first game. He was the Kha'Zix in my team, this Jax. I just 1v... Have you ever seen a Senna 1v1 a level 15 Jax with an Amaranth Twin Guard? I just want to ask you guys. Have you ever seen that? And does it look fair that you can do that? Of course it's not fair. Of course it's not fair. But that's what happens if you go for this Senna build. So let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. Let's take a look. Yeah, I had 78 LP here. Of course, I was the MVP this game as well. I got a lot of MVPs in my recent games. I did the most damage actually, 33,500 damage. So that is it. That is gonna be it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed this double upload again. I loved recording it. I have enough energy to do this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video.